Welcome to the experience of the Triple T Josie Gray Show, where truth and transparency in life's challenges bring help, hope, and healing.
Listen now as Josie tells the truth about personal growth and spirituality, relationships, health, and finances.
Tell the truth, Josie. Well, thank you so much for that awesome introduction. As they said, I am Josie Gray, your host. And today, for some reason, a conversation that I heard a few years ago came to my mind. I remember I was sitting at an event while I cringed as one woman talked to another about a man's former wife. Now, they both knew the man and the woman personally, and ironically, I had met and conversed with the former couple on a few occasions as well. Now, I don't think these two ladies were actually aware that I could actually hear their conversation, or perhaps they didn't even care. But regardless, they continued to talk about why the man and the woman went through a divorce. What they heard, but I never heard them say where they were actually there to witness any of the events they were talking about. Girl, that woman did this and she did that. I thought she was this and I thought she was that. What was she thinking? The names they called that blessed woman and the things they accused her of were far different from what I actually remember experiencing with her and her husband. She was evil, just difficult, they said. When I tell you she was just stubborn, just mean, honey. Perhaps they didn't think I or anyone else could hear them, and like I said earlier, possibly they didn't even care. I'm quite certain, though, that the one doing most of the accusing of this lady was unaware just how loudly she must have been speaking. It was as though she took it so personal what the lady had done or what they said she had done. It seemed apparent that this lady who was talking, her actual life had been impacted in the most negative way by the actions of this former wife they were talking about. I got a question. How many of us have been in this lady's shoes? Wait a minute. I'm referring to the lady who was blatantly ripping the reputation and character of the former wife. How many times have we placed ourselves as the prosecutor, the jury, and the judge in the lives and situations of others? I got another question. Who is the judge? Okay, here's another question. What places us in the position that makes us feel like we can point fingers? Now, I'm sure you're wondering how long I sat there, if I said anything, and if not, why not, right? Well, being that I know this lady quite well and what she has personally shared about her own life and her own family situation, I had an opportunity. I could either cause her to feel worse by reminding and rehearsing or repeating to her situation, or I could take this opportunity to make her think. Well, it was evident that she was already feeling pretty down already. Would you disagree or would you agree? Why do I ask that, you say? Well, it's simple. Here's my answer. If I am loving my life, enjoying my life, maximizing my life to the best of my capability, and living it, loving it, and laughing, do I really have time or even so much of a desire to talk about, belittle, throw rocks at someone else? Do you? On the other hand, you find yourself in the lady's shoes who was being cast aside, looked down upon, unfriended by people you thought were your friends, only to find out when the storm blows just a little bit in your life, they blow away with it. Well, they pointed fingers at you, whether it was friends, whether it was family, co-workers, the community. It feels like the world is against you. You may have received a text, an email, a phone call from one or two of them, or maybe they just outright ignored you. Girl, man, they kicked you to the curb, and you have no understanding as to why. You pondered it, you've questioned it, you've replayed it in your mind, but still you have no solution. Maybe you do have a little bit of an idea, but you're not certain. May I take a moment to encourage you? Listen, we've all been there. It's a part of life. I hate to tell you that, but it's truth. I said truth. So much so that in the good book, we call it the Bible, we are warned with the following words. Woe unto you, or be aware, when all men shall speak well of you. For so did their fathers to the false prophets. Okay, my tongue is a little tied, but let's get that straight. So, honey, here's the point. Every time someone is pointing a finger at you to tell you what you won't be, to tell you that you'll never accomplish that, or saying, I remember when you did this, and I remember who you were, and I thought you were better than that, and blah, 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 blah. Remember, baby, that bullies are everywhere. Use it as fuel to light the fire under you that pushes you into your destiny, into your purpose, into your accomplished dreams. Raise the level of your accusers and haters by raising your mindset to a level of focus that reminds you that you can do anything, you can go anywhere, and you can get her done. Just go do it, baby. Now, are you still wondering what I did in that situation? Well, the question is, what would you do? Better yet, what would Jesus do? Well, thank you again for joining us. This is the Triple T Josie Gray Show. I am Josie Gray, your host. Please find our contact information below for more episodes and for booking information. Please remember also, if this webcast is inspiring, blessing, motivating, or causing you to think, please like, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Also, help us out by getting the word out there. Post this video to your social media and share it with others. Stay tuned for more info on our training series coming in the near future. Now, I hope you enjoy an excerpt of the song inspired by today's episode. It is a song I wrote, composed, and arranged, and actually sang. Well, we look forward to seeing you again next week. Enjoy.
Walked away and they point their fingers saying, I remember what you used to be. I remember who you used to be. Feel like I'm standing all alone. All alone. I am the only one standing all by myself. Then I hear you say, sweetly, sweetly in my ear, my child, be calm, I'm near to you. I can always count on you to be there just to see me through. I can always count on you to be there just to see me through. Then I hear you say so sweetly in my ear, in my head, my child, be calm.